The Arctic region is always found the most mysterious place in the history. Humans never stop exploring that place. And with the modernization and development of mechanics, people gradually gain this project done better and better. So hello everyone, this is Thomas. Now this video is made to help you understand better about some aspects of how the mechanics help developing and exploring the Arctic region. And today we'll discuss this in three aspects, which are respectively how it helps in transportation, how it helps people stay there, and how it provides tools to people. And firstly, we will start with the transportation one. The first priority of exploring anywhere is to reach that place. The exploring of Arctic can be traced back to really long time ago. Europeans already tried to send their boats to the Arctic region since since the 14th century, but people still have no idea about that place until the 1960s. The major reason of that is the transportation. There are a huge amount of floating ice on the Arctic Ocean, which are extremely dangerous for the boats or ships that are trying to pass by. As all known, even though the Titanic is called the safest ship in the world, but I think we all know how it ends up when it finally encounters the iceberg. Therefore, as you can imagine, those middle-aged sailing boats surely won't be able to take responsibility of transportation. Not only people, including supplies like food, equipment, without mechanics, probably huskies or good choices for the things on ice, but efficiency surely won't be high. But now, as the development of mechanics with submarines, as you might or might not know, a U.S. submarine was the first ship to reach its North Pole in 1958, and warships and helicopters. This provide us the very basis for the exploration of Arctic. Another reason that people can barely explore the Arctic region in the past is due to the fact that they will not provide enough time in the land. The natural environment in that region is extremely bad. For the temperature, the average one is like negative 23 degrees Celsius, and the minimum could reach minus 30s. So if all you have got is a tent, I experienced an adventurer ever said that you cannot even sleep under that freeze in that situation. Except that the danger of ice flood and the polar bears are also serious issues. If all you can think of is surviving, no researches or any work could be done. By the development of mechanics, gradually people are able to build garages and stations in the Arctic region, which provide scientists safe and warm places to live and work, provide a basic condition of exploring and researching in that region. Basically, two things will be set as a purpose in the Arctic region. The first one is researching, and another one is resources development. Due to its typical natural environment, Arctic region is favored by a lot of scientists for really lots of subjects. Even though the Arctic region is really cold, there are still lots of living things there. The common ones are like polar bears, white whales, Arctic fox, Greenland wolves, so on and so on. These animals are rarely found in other places, so they are really great researching objectives for the scientists. Therefore, surely some professional equipments are gonna be needed by those work, like the detecting machines, recording equipment, even communicating tools like telephones, other things like GPS. Those are all the mechanics, and they are really important. What can you do if you just walk into a storm without anything on you? Another thing is resource. The Arctic region stores 15% oil and 30% gases of the world which are not extracted yet. So the development project for resources in the Arctic region is probably on top. But you will not be able to dig the 5-meter deep ice by your hand. It's the mechanics that do the job, like the excavators and so on and so on. And that's all I'm going to be talking about in this video. Hopefully this gives you some idea about how the mechanics help developing and exploring the Arctic region.